Breakfast of Champions. Fresh, fresh, fresh.
Good hit you, Dale Jarrett. Souvenirs, the Pocono 500. Can I help you, sir?
Limited Georgia Toyota car.
Here's the car that Dale drove. It's your race day souvenir. Race day souvenir. Yes, sir.
Folks, we gotta walk. I've got to go to the driver's meeting.
Thank you. It's a great Father's Day present.
Okay. Morning. Hey, Dick.
How you feeling?
Good.
You doing anything medical for today?
Not much, no.
But you are doing stuff.
Very little. Very little.
What is it? What is it you would get?
I don't know. I just know where it hurts.
Okay.
Other than that, yeah.
There will be a golf cart shuttle leaving the Winston Cup truck at 10 minutes till 12:15 to take you out to Victory Lane where the introductions are being held. The national anthem will follow at 12:48 also, and the command to start your engines at 12:50. Today's race is a long 500 miles, 200 laps here. It's important that we all work together to be around at the end. Happy Father's Day again, guys. Dale?
Let's pray together. Our Father in heaven, thank you so much for your presence with us. You indeed are our Father. And pray that you just would allow your blessing to ride upon these teams today, give them protection, the men who drive these cars, the men who work in these cars. Father, we pray for the sanctioning body, that you would just guide them as they watch over this race with wisdom and care. Amen.
Hello, everyone. I'm John Roberts, and welcome to another special edition of NASCAR Victory Lane All Access. Our cameras have been following the 1999 Winston Cup champion and his team since they arrived at Pocono on Friday for an exclusive behind-the-scenes racing experience. For the man they call DJ, 2001 has been a pretty good ride. After a slow start to the 2001 season, Dale Jarrett and his number 88 Ford team emerged as the car to beat. Starting with his win in Darlington, Jarrett started a run of 9 weeks on top of the Winston Cup point standings.
And Dale Jarrett gets his third win of 2001 and his second in a row.
A small downward slide started with the qualifying wreck at Charlotte. Jarrett has been racing for 2 weeks now with injured ribs. Despite the pain, he still ran every lap at Dover and at Michigan. Jarrett came to Pocono still sore and second in the point standings. After last week's 18th place finish, he now trails Jeff Gordon by 26 points. Jarrett has one Winston Cup championship to his name, and he says once you win one, finishing second is never good enough.
Yellow breather rim, run your line. Clear.
Well, over the next hour, we'll bring you this behind-the-scenes racing experience. It's NASCAR up close and in real time. From Friday morning practice and qualifying to the checkered flag on Sunday, you'll be in the driver's seat, part of the number 88 team. When we come back, we'll head trackside with the crew for Friday practice and qualifying.
Up next, All Access with Dale Jarrett.
It's not too bad in the center up here, but definitely off when you get back in the gas.
It's All Access with Dale Jarrett.
Just walking and waiting to see him.
There you go. DJ.
Yeah, Dave.
Do you think?
Huh?
Do you think? If I get a hat from you?
Hat for you?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Should
This
I
is a
get
special hat. I think it's for a special young guy. What do you think about that?
Okay. I do too.
go, Dave. Okay?
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Have a good weekend.
Well, we just started practice here, and of course we haven't gone out yet, but we've been scanning a couple guys, and they saying the track's real loose and everything, so we made some adjustmts with our gear and our track bar to tighten our car up a little bit more than what we originally had planned. That should make us go out there and put down a pretty good lap here. We'll find out. 27 by 7/8. This is the same car we ran last weekend. Made a few changes from last weekend to this weekend.
Feel okay. Shocks me. Feel okay.
Those are the same fronts we had last weekend. We put the rears on that are supposed to be with this package.
Yeah.
Same thing Ricky has on right now.
Okay. Yeah, they feel pretty good.
Okay.
Jump-wise.
I wasn't sure if it's going to be too rough or anything.
Injured my ribs. It probably goes all the way back to Talladega in the IROC race. But the worst part of it came about at Charlotte, and we tore the muscle away from the rib, and it's just been very painful. And but we've managed to get it down to a minimum now. It's going a lot better, so feel a lot better in the race car.
He's been dealing with quite a bit of pain since then. I think it's a cartilage or a muscle problem. He's had epidurals the last 3 races he had at Charlotte, Dover, and Michigan. This week, I don't think he's going to have one. He's getting a little bit better.
Looks tight over the tunnel and off this turn.
Yeah, and yeah, through the center of the tunnel, a little tight, and then off the tunnel. And then it's not too bad in the center up here, but definitely off when you get back in the gas.
Still tight. What? Still tight.
Is that better?
Yeah, got a little bit loose on my entry down in the one initial entry. It's like the car raised up, but I got down in pretty good, but then it gets rolled over. Just need it over here.
Left front spring, softening left sides up.
Either that or more sway bar.
Lab in, then he took me in. We walked around. I didn't see you when I left. Where were you hiding?
I was working on the car. I see you coming through there.
Yeah. You're all set.
Thank you.
Ready to start it when you are, okay?
He's ready. They're just checking out the intake manifold, carburetor, air filter, make sure that there's no illegal substances poured in the manifold area, make them go faster. That's about it. Normal deal.
I mean, today's qualifying day. We worked hard all week to set up the cars, and hopefully when we unload and make our first run, we're in the ballpark.
Last chance. Last
It's a good racetrack for Dale. Well, they're all good for him, but I mean, he really do well here usually. So, every driver, they all got, it seems like they have their racetracks that they usually do well on. We really don't have a bad one, but there are 4 or 5 that we always really seem to do well at and open up well.
Good start.
Thank you.
There's always a lot of fans here in Pennsylvania. They love their racing here, and they turn out every time that we're here.
Thanks, Dale.
Come down here and I'll sign it.
Thanks, Dale. Get on the hood, DJ, please. Hey, DJ, you going to drive the big brown truck?
No.
Thank you, Dale.
Thank
Hey,
you.
Dale, my shirt.
Dale, buddy.
There you
you go.
Thanks, man. Give you some.
And you finished in the top 5, 10 of the last 11 times out at this track, so obviously you figured something out here. What do you like about it?
Just the challenge that it presents is so totally different than anything else that we run on, and just the challenge. I mean, Todd and I have a good working relationship. We found something that works pretty good. My teammate right now looks like he's really found out what works around here, but it's just been a good track, and I enjoy, again, what it takes to get around here. You can't get the car perfect everywhere, so you've got to get it perfect, and then you've got to really drive it somewhere else. So it's a lot of fun.
We appreciate the time. They appreciate the autograph. While you're at it.
Okay,
I know when the UPS people got a lot of cash lying. All right, by the way, a special look at Dale Jarrett on NASCAR Victory Lane on Fox Sports Net on Sunday night. Thanks,
Dale Jarrett taking the green flag. There you see that long front straightaway.
Dale was named the quickest in practice. This is actually the same car these guys ran at Michigan last week, but Todd Parrott told me you can't believe how many changes was made to the body on this car. Untested, unwind tunneled, just never got that car where they were looking to have it last week. Looks like Dale, I don't know if he's going to run his second lap or not, but he's 7th quickest at 53.627.
167.826 miles per hour.
And I believe he's going to call it a day qualifying.
But just push up off in one?
Wouldn't stay down, just kind of slid.
Okay.
And just wouldn't, you can't say that it pushed, it just wouldn't stick down there.
Now until tomorrow morning, we got about an hour and a half left before the garage closes. We're going to take the disqualified motor out and put a practice motor in for the morning and for happy hour. Like I say, we got an hour and a half to get it done, but we'll have it done plenty of time here.
You got to run off and do it now, don't you?
Oh, right now.
Get going.
All right.
It's all access in Jarrett's garage the day before the race.
We're changing spark plugs here so we can get an accurate plug check next time out.
NASCAR Victory Lane, all access, Dale Jarrett continues.
We got motor change. We got 2 small sessions that we got to do this morning. There's a couple of things that he wanted to change. We'll just work on it a little bit and see what we can do with it.
What makes you think it's going to rain? I hope not anyway. We need all the practice we can get. Practice makes perfect in this sport.
Dale Jarrett in the UPS car.
10:55, 55:41. Tell them to be easy going through there. Take up time in tunnel in turn 3. Just be smooth down there. Give up a little bit down there. You're doing good across the tunnel. But the air pressure's built up. That should help us. You know what I mean? Get them running hot. Car's okay. You know, of course, we'd like to be faster. We're about 4/10 off the fast car right now, and that's our teammate, Ricky Rudd. It's all about consistency. If we can be consistent in this practice, we'll be consistent all day tomorrow. Was that better? Across the tunnel, you feel down more? Probably a little better. I mean, it helped me more down there than it did anyway. The car was A-okay, but we're going to try to make it better. And without change, we can't make it better. So we're going to make a change, and Dale and Todd just talked about it, and front spring change and maybe a rear spring change, and we did some things during the last practice that helped the car. But you know, if you stop working, you're going to quit getting better. So we're going to keep working, and we're going to keep getting better. We ain't home free till the checkered flag falls.
These are scales out here. Basically, they put the car on the scales when it comes in. When they're going to make a change, they weigh each individual wheel and do a right side total and an overall total. Then they make their change, whether it be a spring or moving lead or whatever they might do, and they put it back on there, and it'll tell them how much they moved what, you know, weight-wise. And they got that down. They may adjust the jack screws later to do that.
We're changing spark plugs here so we can get an accurate plug check next time out. So we can help the fuel mileage all we can, yeah.
You know, NASCAR's changed the rules, and we can't put as much gas in as we did last year, so now we got to adjust the carburetors and try to get the maximum that we can out of them. So we're just sitting here bailing out the motor, man.
Actually, they look pretty good. They got 16 laps on them. Looks like our fuel mileage is going to be real good tomorrow. Bugs look real good. Looks like we'll have a good, safe motor for tomorrow.
And people don't understand what kind of sacrifice Todd Parrott makes to make this one of the best race teams out here. I mean, he gives of his time, and a lot of times that's taking time away from you know, his 2 kids and his wife. And but he's relentless at it. He wants to be the best, and he wants our team to be the best.
I drive DJ's coach from city to city. I'm going to take you inside. Don't many folks get to go inside. Basically, both of these sofas here make beds for the children. It's where the children stay when they're here. The family's not with us this week. They're playing basketball. Anyway, in here's the dining area, stove, kitchen, where they do all the eating and stuff, sinks and stuff like that in here. TV, stereo systems, and all back here. Back in the back, we have the bathroom area. Back in here. Back in here, we have the bedroom area back in here. It's got a king-size bed. It's got a slide out in this unit. It makes a big bedroom back here. So this is where he lives when he's away from home. This is what I do for a living. I take care of it, maintain it, stock it, keep it from town to town, make sure it's clean, make sure they got what they want. And up here in the front, we have fan mail, and he's by himself. Like this weekend, he signs up fan mail. People send into the shops to be signed up. That's what he does in his spare time.
The lady wanted me to sign her dog, so I wouldn't sign it, but I didn't know if it'd do anything to the dog. But yeah, just anything and everything people want. So, you know, it's a little strange at times, but it's part of the fun of it, I guess.
Really shouldn't be showing you half the stuff in here because we build our own cars in-house, and it's a lot different than what you can buy from the store, so to speak. So a lot of things I really can't show you and talk about, but that's just racing. Once you get a secret, you got to kind of stick with it and not show everyone what you got. So that's it. Lights out.
Up next.
I think it's time to go win a race. What do you think? That's what we're going to do.
Race day for Team 88 when Victory Lane returns. NASCAR Victory Lane on Fox Sports Net is brought to you by Go RVing. Visit GoRVing.com.
It's another full weekend of racing across the Fox networks beginning Friday on Fox Sports Net with NASCAR Winston Cup qualifying live from the Sears Point Raceway. Then next Sunday on Fox Sports Net, start your race day with NASCAR This Morning, followed by the Dodge 350 live on Fox. Later on Fox Sports Net, wrap up your racing day with NASCAR Victory Lane. The Fox Network's your home for NASCAR.
NASCAR Victory Lane, all access, Dale Jarrett continues.
Someday you'll need some help too. Five and 3/4.
5 3/4.
Well, did you check the battery?
Yeah, I got it.
How about the grease and transmission?
Yeah.
Did you get a safety wire too?
What's that?
Did you get a safety wire?
Oh, yeah.
All right. I think it's time to go win a race. What do you think?
That's what we're going to do.
Car number 5, lining up 10th on the grid.
Oh, great,
in the UPS Ford number 88. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Dale Jarrett.
My dad probably is the reason that I got into racing. You know, I knew that was what I wanted to do when I did it the first time, but didn't know how I was going to go about it. But certainly things have worked out since then. The thrill of the competition was like nothing else that I'd ever done, and I'd competed in a lot of other sports, but nothing else gave me quite that thrill.
Put the manifold on that you qualified with?
That's different than what I had yesterday?
Yeah.
These guys been following you everywhere, haven't they?
Yeah.
Last year when we won, we were inch and a quarter. It seems like that's a small bar.
Yeah. I can't seem to do anything if they don't have a big one. And I keep thinking I need to take it out, but every time I do, it almost does the opposite of what I think it's going to do.
All right, boys. 14 down, 22 to go. We may have fell behind a little bit last week, but we're going to get back on top today. We still are number one, and we still are going to New York in December. All right, boys, let's do it. Best pit crew in racing all day long. Nice and consistent. Got a good crew chief, good driver, and good team. Can't be beat again. On 3. 1, 2, 3. Victory lane.
Time to get serious.
Father God, thank you so much for my pal Dale. I ask you just cover him with your blessing of care and protection in this race car today. May he glorify you with it for Christ's sake. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you, buddy.
Coming up. Ready, set,
Start your engine.
race. NASCAR Victory Lane on Fox Sports Net is brought to you by Haviland. Add more life to your car.
Come on, breathe the room, run your line. Clear. Hey, man. Have yourself a good day. And happy Father's Day. Let's get back on top today, baby.
We're going to go racing. Green, green, green. Go, 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 boy.
Seems the debris up against the wall down the straightaway. Just up against the wall. Don't know what it is.
Ricky Rudd holding steady at 0.7 of a second in the lead over Dale Earnhardt Jr. Third place is going to change hands here. It's Jarrett and Stewart battle.
Caution south. Track is clear.
So this is a caution that was called by NASCAR.
But stay focused. Get outside.
Really having a difficult time with this transmission going from second to third. It's okay going from fourth to third in my downshift, but second to third, it really scrapes. It doesn't want to go in there for some reason.
Green flag.
Waves did very little, if anything, my dry track car.
M4 DJ, track warming up too. Caution out for debris. Alpha 3 here.
Trouble on the racetrack.
Over the tunnel. Lots of cars everywhere. Big wreck.
Brett Bodine, Jason Lepper, Steve Mark.
That's what happens over that tunnel.
Well, it just eliminates a lot of cars for us, so I mean, it's good for us. It takes about half the field out, and the chances of finishing in the top half are pretty dang good.
Here's how they're going to restart, Darrell. Jeff Gordon in front, Dale Jarrett, Ricky Rudd, Jeff Burton in fourth, Jimmy Spencer fifth.
All clear, no pressure, all clear.
For the lead. First time today, Dale Jarrett. And a big cheer from the grandstand.
Oh, yeah, and that Yates Power, there's two of them right there, 88 and 28. They got the steam on it.
Clear about 50.
Get 3 wide right there. That's just because Rudd had to check up a little bit for Gordon. Lost a little
momentum.
Good job there, driver. Thank you.
Uh-oh, look out, look out.
Battle for the lead.
Lighten up that afterburner, Darrell.
That's it.
Crowd loving this side-by-side battle. You saw Jeff Gordon moved away from him on the straightaway. That keeps the drag from being up on the race car. When you're side-by-side, both cars are getting a lot of drag on them. Won't go down the straightaway as fast.
Whoa, he slips up.
Gordon drove it in hard, didn't he? And got her up the hill a little bit, but everybody's running off the turn two there a lot higher than they normally do.
Like this all day, I have a feeling back and forth.
Watch this, Mike. Watch this. I'm under you. I'm under you. I'm backing the gas. Here I come.
Dale Jarrett for the lead.
Got Gordon on the high side. Going to win the drag race down the front stretch here. Takes the lead at the start-finish line.
I love a brown car.
Here they come for the lead again, and Gordon.
All right.
That lap.
And now they are dragging the 28 and the 99 up to them now by this side-by-side racing.
Coming over four cars. Coming over turn one last time. Ricky Rudd got past Jeff Burton for third place, and now it's a four-car battle for the lead. Here goes Jarrett again.
Yep. Gordon pushes up off of two there. Can't make the pass. Got a little good momentum off of that high side back there. But looks like Dale's car is a little bit better over the tunnel and into turn three.
We got a crash right there with the 44 car.
Shot Jones. And that's like Jason Leffler, who was involved in that earlier 14-car wreck.
And both of those cars were involved in the early one, and that will bring us under caution.
And again, over the tunnel turn, Mike. I think it must be getting slicker and slicker over there, which it does.
What we gonna do here?
4 tires.
I want to try a little more what we just did.
We're going to drop a pound out of that right rear.
Ricky Rudd on pit road right now. Going to try to adjust the car. Add some wedge to it. He says that the thing is just a little bit too sensitive. He can't use all the throttle he wants. The map.
Todd Gans ordered out of the left front. They made an air pressure adjustment right rear, not half a pound. He said his car was just still a little bit loose when cars were behind him, but he was all right by himself. Gordon beats him out again.
Monday's a little bit different. I also drive a truck for UPS, which is a coincidence, of course, but a good day on Sunday also makes a whole lot better day for work on Monday.
Gordon and Jarrett on point. Jarrett the inside, the favored line, heading for the tunnel.
Seems like Jarrett's car is a little bit better on new tires and restarts than maybe Gordon's is.
Well, Dale Jarrett on pit road right now. Todd Jarrett, his crew chief, has been very quiet about what he wants done, but he somehow came down to Rick Colson here on pit road, and Colson put the wrench in the car, tried to adjust that chassis. He has been freelon, working to a good stop.
Let me tell you, Jarrett has done an incredible job, Larry, of working himself through all that traffic to get himself up front here, out in the clean air.
When we come back, DJ heads to the finish.
Boy, Dale Jarrett did not get a great restart.
Yellow breather room, run your line. Clear.
There's going to be 41 laps to go as these cars come to pit road. Could be some strategy here. Some cars may can stretch it, some may not.
Came in first and we went out first.
We're going to see what happens here as we go green flag with 38 laps to go.
Oh, it's going to be exciting. I can promise you that.
Boy, Dale Jarrett did not get a great restart.
And it hurt Ricky, too.
Oh. 15-second flats. Good stop. Hill came in first, went out first. Good job.
Well, Dale Jarrett just called into his crew and asked if there was anything that they could do to get Kannapolis out of the way. Kannapolis meaning Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Ricky, you try to stay back in.
Yes.
He had the line getting down in that tunnel turn. He's going to take the lead through turn 2.
Or you get the advantage of sucking off of the cars in front of you, and around you go.
Loser. Go back in.
I've gotten real tight here for some reason. Just sliding around.
Gordon having a look on Jarrett. Second place.
I don't think he's got the steam there. I think if he's going to pass him, he's going to have to get hungry. Like right here.
That's a good run off.
Pretty good run right here. Yes, sir.
Carried it through the tunnel turn and now to turn 3. Gordon for second.
He'll take the position on the bottom here. You know, Jeff Gordon, he could afford to kind of play with lines because he had about a 9-second lead on the
Lights coming over here. I'm just pushing.
He could mess
Can't do
around a little
anything.
bit there and see what he can do.
White flag this time. White flag.
Well, he won practice. He killed it for the pole. Ricky Rudd scores his 21st Winston Cup victory. The first time from the pole.
Good job, DJ. You guys did an awesome job today. Good race car. Back to water no there, pal.
Good job in the fence today, guys.
This is the first win for Robert Yates Racing Team 28 since June of 1997 when Ernie Irvin won at Michigan.
Teammates.
And let's face it, third place isn't bad.
Third place is not bad.
Yellow freezer rim, run your line. Clear.
Hello, everyone, from Studio B in Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm John Roberts, and we hope you are enjoying your all-access weekend with Dale Jarrett. But right now, we're going to take a look at some of the other action that happened on the racetrack today in Long Pond, Pennsylvania at the Pocono 500. Now, there was a threat of some bad weather, but when the green flag waved today, there were nothing but blue skies above and great racing on the track. It was the 15th race of the season on the Long Pond Triangle, and Ricky Rudd started on the pole and jumped out to an early lead in this one, setting himself up as the car to beat all day long. Now, there were a couple of fairly bad-looking wrecks in this race today. 7 caution flags came out for 26 laps under the yellow flag. Lap number 54, this mess was started when Brett Bodine went for a spin. Steve Park, John Andretti, Ward Burton, Bill Elliott, just a few of the 14 cars that were involved in this one. A lot of bent-up sheet metal, but no serious injuries in that melee. Jeff Gordon led 86 laps this afternoon, but here he was in a pretty good battle with Dale Jarrett. Right here you have the top 2 in points, fighting it out hard on the track as they went back and forth for the mid part of this race. But again, at times, looked like Jeff Gordon was going to run away with another Winston Cup race. But on lap number 158, rookie Casey Atwood was poised for one of his best runs of this season. Probably had the top 15 car at worst, and then the car just simply blew up. And that set up pit stops for all the front runners, and Dale Jarrett was the man whose crew got him out first. But that set up the move of the race, and that was turned in by pole sitter and Jarrett's teammate Ricky Rudd takes him 3 wide. Jarrett was caught up with the lap car of Dale Earnhardt Jr. Rudd simply set sail for the checkered flag. Now, probably one of the worst things to have happen in a Winston Cup race this year is to have Jeff Gordon in your rearview mirror, but even Jeff Gordon didn't have enough for Ricky Rudd as he went to take the checkered flag today, and that is the first win for Rudd since 1998. 88 races ago, and is also the first win for his crew chief, Michael McSwain.
You know, in the beginning of the race, we couldn't get a hold of the racetrack, and those guys kept working on tire pressure, working on chassis, and they got it dialed in, and man, that thing ran at the end of that race. That thing would take off and fly. And I saw Jeff coming. I stepped it up a little bit, but it was pretty good just sort of keep that distance the same. We were running close to 100%, but had just a tick left in case he caught me.
Yellow freezer rim, run your line. Clear.
All right, couldn't be a better Father's Day present for Ricky Rudd. Not only did he win that race, but he also held off Jeff Gordon to do it. His teammate Dale Jarrett, and our subject tonight, finished third. Sterling Marlin He's going to get his win eventually. He finished in the 4th spot, and Mark Martin had one of his better runs of this season as he came in the 5th position. Let's go back down through the order as you take a look at 6 through 10. Bobby Labonte had a good top 10 day, as did Jeff Burton in the number 99 as he finished up in the 10th position. There's 11 through 15, and Kevin Harvick, who has had a very busy weekend, he won the Busch race yesterday in Kentucky, and today he finished 15th in that 29 car. Rusty Wallace finished about where he started. Hometown boy Jimmy Spencer finished in the 17th spot, right ahead of Elliott Sadler, Jerry Nadeau, and Dale Earnhardt Jr. in at the 20th spot. 21 through 25 goes LePage, Mass, Stacy Compton, Johnny Benson, and Todd Bodine. Now let's take a look at the Winston Cup points after 15 races. The name order basically stayed the same, only the numbers changed a little bit. Jeff Gordon pulled a little further ahead of Dale Jarrett as he now leads him by 36 points. Ricky Rudd just keeps rattling off top 10 after top 10, is in the 3rd position in points. Sterling Marlin having a great season, as is Tony Stewart in the 5th spot in Winston Cup points. Rusty Wallace didn't move in position, but he did fall further behind Jeff Gordon. Johnny Benson, Steve Park, Kevin Harvick still in the top 10 in points, despite the fact that he did not run this year in the Daytona 500, and that is pretty impressive. Well, stick around with us. We'll have more all-access Victory Lane with Dale Jarrett coming your way in just a minute. Tomorrow on Fox Sports Net, it's Totally NASCAR, your exclusive all-access garage pass. 30 minutes of NASCAR news and highlights that put you in the driver's seat and get you ready for Sears Point. Totally NASCAR airs tomorrow at 6 right here on Fox Sports Net. Check local listings for start times in your area. Well, thanks for joining us for this special edition of NASCAR Victory Lane. Now, next week, Derek Cope and Bill Engel will join me to review the race from Sears Point and also to take a look at the season to date. So you want to be sure to join us then. But right now, we're going to take another trip trackside with 1999 Winston Cup champion Dale Jarrett.
Dale, congratulations on a great run. Not exactly what you wanted, but your teammate won.
Yeah, that's great. We're awful proud of Rick. You couldn't be any prouder for him and happy for the guys. We had a great race car, and those guys helped us out with our race car. So it was a good day for Robert Yeager, but my fuel pressure started jumping up and down, and I wanted to make sure we finished this thing, and we started to push on that last set of tires. So we just weren't quite as good, but again, we're really happy for Ricky and all the guys on the Texaco Hapland team.
It's up behind you, folks.
And it's nice to have somebody like Todd Parrott, who's just relentless, and all our guys. 28 team helped us a lot, and they end up in Victory Lane. So we're really excited for have a great weekend.
Congratulations, man. Awesome job. Proud of you. Thanks for your help. Thank you.
Team deal, buddy. I held it back, Paul. Good job. Thanks, man. Thanks for your help. Thanks for your help, guys. Some weekends are more hectic than others. Some weekends are better, but we just appreciate everybody tuning in and watching NASCAR Winston Cup racing. Thank you.
You got to fight for everything you can, and he was fighting to stay on that lead lap, so you can't blame him for that. But you hate it for Dale Jarrett, and it looked like he used his car pretty good trying to get by him, and not only did he lose the lead later, he ended up losing second too.
Ricky had a really good car, and don't know that I could have held him off. My car started to push really late, and so don't know that mattered. But I wouldn't look at it and don't feel any different towards Junior. He was doing what he needed to do.
Pleasure working with you guys. Really appreciate it. You're like ghosts that didn't even know you were there.
We're done. We're officially done. Load it up, go home. Look, there's the trophy. That's what he beat us out of this week. Come here, let me see that thing. Let me touch it. Let me touch it. Oh, baby. That's what we right there is what we race for every week in trophies. That's what it's all about. I got nervous. We've been so close so many times. I never really got nervous. But he went through the tunnel. See you. Bye. Thanks, guys. Thanks for being with us all week.